Hey, I'm Kamal, and for my project, I'm making pan-fried rice cakes. I found this recipe online, but I had a friend whose aunt used to make this for him a lot. So he told me he liked the recipe, and I decided to make this for my project. What's really great about this recipe is it's really easy and really simple, and it's not a lot of ingredients needed. So it's just really easy to make. Fun fact, did you ever notice that in Aso Gohan, Hito Gohan, and Ban Gohan, or breakfast, lunch, and dinner, that rice is in the word? Gohan means rice. And this implication meant that the Japanese people had eaten rice in every meal. And that shows how important rice is to Japanese culture. For this recipe, you'll need a bowl, like any size, whatever, plastic, glass, I don't think it really matters, and some steamed rice. Just some leftovers is okay. It doesn't need to be like fresh or anything. That's what's really great about this recipe. You also need some sugar for taste, depending on how sweet you like it, and you'll also need some flour. I'm using all-purpose. First step, wash your hands. Cleanliness is super important. Per cup of rice, you use 1 tablespoon of flour. Since I'm only using 1 cup, I'm gonna take only 1 tablespoon. It's where math is important, you guys. Ratios, know it. Okay, so next you have to knead the rice and the flour together. You could use a spoon, I guess, but your hands are always best. It's actually kind of something that I do in Indian culture with dough. I know a lot of people use electric mixers, but in Indian culture, we use our hands when kneading dough. My friend's aunt used to always use her hands, and she never used like a spoon or anything. She used to knead them with her hands. So I think it's just kind of like semi-traditional. I don't really know. It's just something she did. I kind of thought that I should do it too, making this recipe. Now you can add some sugar to taste. I know I usually like things sweet, so I'm going to add a little more sugar. The recipe online doesn't call for sugar. It usually uses it in a sauce, but because I don't eat these with sauce, I'm just going to put in some sugar. I think I'm putting in about 2 tablespoons. Or no, that's way too much. I think it's like 1 tablespoon. And then you just continue to knead it. You want to take the rice and sugar and flour, and you want to kind of knead it into little flat balls, kind of like that. So you want it to be in this shape, so when you cook it, it's kind of like a mini cake. This is what we have so far. Our next step is to pan fry them. Okay, so next we're going to pan fry them. We're going to need at least 1 tablespoon of oil, and you want to pour this on your skillet. Okay, you also want to turn your skillet on low heat. Okay, coat the pan with the oil so it's evenly coated, I guess is the word. Okay, one thing people should know about their pans is there's sometimes you can buy pans that have a coating on them. They call it like a non-stick coating or something. Those coatings have lots of chemicals, and it's not really good for you or your food, and it doesn't bring out the best nutrients and flavors in your food. So you also want to be careful for that. Just make sure you don't buy pans or anything metal cookware that say they have some special coating on them. So when your pan heats up, you want to put your rice cakes onto the pan. Ta-da! So this is the hardest part of all. You have to wait a few minutes for the cakes to cook. You want to keep flipping them until they're actually cooked in the inside. Keep it on low heat and don't raise the heat any higher. You also don't want to overcook the cakes. Be really careful about that. One thing you might not have known about rice is that Japan actually used to have rice be their currency back in the day. In those old days, rice was actually known as currency. So it's kind of really important. So when you start to hear it cook, and you can see that it's cooking, you want to flip them over, so they cook evenly on both sides. and you want to keep it cooking. Waiting and waiting and waiting to be patient. As I'm getting bored waiting for it to cook, I thought I'd show some of you guys about my curry cabinet, because I'm Indian and every Indian has a curry cabinet. Do you see that? It's curry. All the delicious curry that I can make with that stuff. We gotta hold on to what we got. Make it on now. Shoot us, shoot us, shoot us, shoot us, shoot us, shoot us, shoot us. Me free, I'll set you free. Oh yeah, I am in misery. There ain't nobody can comfort me. Oh yeah. Baby, I love you, I'm never gonna let you go. The more I think about it, the more I wanna let you know that everything you do is super duper cute, and I can't stand it. Oh, just swallow. 'Cause it's 9 in the afternoon, yours are the songs of the moon. Your cookies, your cans, what you do. Feeling so good, just the way that said, girl. Shock me like an electric feel. Baby girl, do. Shining over my electric feel. When he comes to me every day, I want you to answer me. The songs are slowly killing me. Oh yeah, to the street, down to our feet, losing the feeling, I feel it deep. Okay, so right now you can see that some of them are getting like golden. So we're gonna take them out of the heat and they're done. Aren't you excited? Yay, they're done. Ignore the broken one, but they're really great. You can serve them with soy sauce or more sugar. I like them sweet, so I actually put more sugar, but you know, you can eat them however you want, and you have your rice cakes. Oh, I got a text. Oh, bloopers! What was I supposed to say? Per cup of tablespoon. Yeah, per cup of tablespoon, you guys. Just per cup, use a tablespoon. Can you do this? Awesome. And then press it flat. Shiko, I'm doing a project. You don't just like make fun of me in the middle of a project. You don't do that. You don't do that. It's mean. You guys get dirty. Not like that. Just meant like get your hands dirty, you know? Get into it. Have some fun. I'm gonna stop talking now. Stop! Please bring my charger! My laptop's dying! Not funny, I'm in the middle of a project! Shit, that was way too much. Okay, let's see if I can do this. Okay, I flipped it over, but I wanted to make it dramatic. Ooh! One more try. Oh, did you see that? Oh, that was so sick. That was so cool. Okay. Oh, I just broke one. Did you just see that? It's like broken. Don't try that at home.